Hello friends, Sheila here with Homework Remodels and Twilight Builders, back at our job site again today. Coffee and Construction in Willo Historic Neighborhood, episode 12. We have some fantastic progress on masonry today, and I needed to show you around the space. The guys have built our block walls that are enclosing our property, and then they're working on tuck pointing today. Not something a lot of us have heard about, but this is where they take gaps in brick walls and dig out the mortar joints that are in them and then infill them so that they are sealed in nice and tight and look all fresh and new and beautiful. So I want to show you around our space today. So we're going to start here on the backyard. We have a gentleman over here working on infilling this wall. We took out that door that was in that bedroom as part of that addition, and now we've created our opening for the dog door and infilling the opening where the door was so that it's just the dog door in that wall now with a couple of steps outside of it for the dog. Isn't that fantastic? Okay, and then you'll see here along the back side of the house where we've got lots of joints, mortar joints around brick that have been cut out, and some bricks that have been cut out also, so they're being replaced. But part of their process is to grind them out first and then go back with the mortar to get them all infilled and looking great. Over here on this side of the house, you can see, friends, where we've increased the height of our back wall by 1 block row, just to give a little bit more privacy from the alley that's behind there. The city uses the alleys for the trash pickup weekly, so having just a little bit more privacy is nice. In this area of town, sometimes we end up with homeless people walking through alleys also, so just a little bit more privacy. Again, just a nice layer of privacy to add to this home. You can see over here, this is the neighbor's garage wall, and we are putting stucco lath on that so that we can re-stucco that wall and then paint it, and it'll look all beautiful again. Over here on this side of the house, friends, this is where we've built this new fence. We had a wood fence that was absolutely falling apart over here, and so now we've built a new block fence over here. Give some privacy to the neighbors, give some privacy for the homeowners, but this will be a really nice space over here just to be able to do some plantings and have a nice view for whoever is staying in the guest bedroom on what's going to be their music room. So we've got our big steps that we poured before, and now we've got our door opening cut so that when Pella comes to do their install next week, that this door will go in. Oh, I'm so excited about this. This is going to change the view of the inside of the house, of the outside of the house. It just really rearranges this space for these homeowners to be able to entertain and to enjoy their home. Here on the driveway side of the house, friends, you can see we've extended our block wall to meet the neighbors, but then we've got this window opening over here that they're placing the sill for. So they place the sill block bricks on their side to line them up at the bottom of the window, and that turns into such a fantastic spot. And that window will look so good in that space. As we walk along here, you can see along the bottom here where they've cut out, again, some mortar lines for that brick dividing wall around the front courtyard. They are going to be able to then infill those. We've got a little bit more that has to happen here along the front of the house in the courtyard. Both that wall and this dividing wall. That dividing wall has some definite work that needs to be done to it, but it's going to look so good when they're done. Here we've got this doorway to the den that we're going to raise so that all 3 of these doorways have the same elevation height to them. Going to look so nice and consistent in that regard. Oh, over here, see our little hidey hole all the way through the house there behind that stove? Well, that's one of those places that brick's getting filled and tuck pointed and infilled there. So we're going to make this dining room opening just a drywalled opening, again taking the trim off so it will be consistent with the other doorways of the home. This is our doorway to this bedroom and guest bath side of the home. It's going to get a little bit dark over here, but this is where they've infilled that door from the inside. I wanted to show you. So they used block on the inside to infill that, because it was a double brick wall. So they've used block set on its side, so it's just the 4-inch depth like brick is, and then infilled that door opening and left an opening then for the dog door. It's going to look so good. Then back there in that dark hole is where that doorway has been created. And from the inside, friends, you can't really see anything right now, but that's going to look so good. Friends, this has been a little walkabout on our property today. We are in Willo, historic neighborhood of Phoenix, doing coffee and construction videos to keep you up to date on all the progress on this project for Coffee and Construction in Willo, historic neighborhood, episode 12. Thank you again for being on this journey with us. We really appreciate your time and efforts being here. Take great care of yourself. You're the best you've got.